So, if you want to see the future of the country, you need to look in state legislatures. I'll do the setup for Talarico this way, which is to say in 2022, the States Project posted just some local state reps from Texas. We want to get people excited about Texas. And so who are the good state reps? So we had on that Gina Hinojosa, who's now the Democratic nominee for governor in Texas, a state representative named Jasmine Crockett, and a state representative named James Talarico. Right. So if you were here then, you were seeing the future of Texas politics when you thought you were just doing a little minor league state legislative game. But if there was one thing I wanted people to take away from this book, it is you have a role to play in our democracy, not so that you feel better, but so that you impact outcomes. Our democracy needs you today to think long and hard about any dollar or minute you have and how you can be a participant in it. If you claim you love democracy, do something about it that matters, not just the thing that's easiest or feels best. Impact. One thing that's really important about the States Project, and it's only possible because of giving circles, is almost all of the dollars we spend in states and on campaigns, like well more than 90%, is given directly to be able to be coordinated in campaigns with the candidate themselves. We are not here telling you we write a better TV ad. And don't forget, if you're on this call and you like the TV ad, it probably won't win over a swing voter. We don't tell you, we have some genius new scheme. We are here to get the candidates off the phone with special interests onto the doors with their constituents or the people they want to be their constituents, and have the tools to spend money well to communicate with voters themselves. I'm a big believer in democracy. I think in a democracy, you want the candidate and the candidate's campaign to be the primary communicator with voters. This is an incredible country. The diversity of people who share a vision for what this country is, the extraordinary beauty and difference in the geography and the culture and the cuisine and the similarity, the true supermajority commitment to the second sentence of the Declaration of Independence as the greatest sentence ever written and one that has to be made true. It's mind-boggling. This is a country in which the amount of difference and sameness, the amount of hope and opportunity is really still really alive. And you can't see that if you don't drive, 9 hours from one state to the next and then get on a plane to the next. And it hits you and overwhelms you in a way that is really exciting. And for it to be happening during the 250th has been very moving. And if I just can for a moment say it, because it's true of Adam that the States Project wouldn't exist without Adam's willingness with all the options in the world in front of him to take on this quirky thing. It wouldn't exist if Melissa and Gail hadn't really reacted to quite a berating with hope and action. And that's true of members of the team who've been with us from Raymond, like Lauren, who I talked about before, John Raskin. But it is also really true of the folks on this call, the giving circles that took this on when we were small and scrappy and trying to figure out how to make this work for you all, but you were also making it work for us. And I hope you see yourself in the book. In fact, both in the written version and in the audiobook, you will literally see yourself. And the reason for that is there is no story in America about the power of states and state legislatures ever now moving forward that does not include giving circles. You have made a stamp on the institution and on the country, and I hope you feel that for yourselves, because me, Adam, Melissa, none of us did that. All of you did that. So thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Daniel.